So I've realized something. Maybe this game never ends. Cause in this part I complete a case and a story and somehow end up with just as many quests. Cause I keep finding new ones. Which means this game is gonna take us a little while longer than I initially thought. But there's no harm in that, is there? Welcome back. So we've completed the DLC M for Mystery last time. And I was thinking about what to do now because I was like, maybe I should do another DLC. But then no, wait, we still have cases and stories. So I think for this part, I'm gonna do a couple of those. And why don't we start with the hand-me-down? Because we already started this a little. I don't know if you remember or have even seen it, but it's in a video. I think we were doing a main quest going to a dig site. And we passed the statue and John was on top of it and he read a message. This one. I'll read it again just to refresh your memory. Unless you have a photogenic memory, of course. But on the top of the monument was carved the first in a chain of riddles which John suggests led to the Silver Hand's lost treasure. And also for one quest we were in a building and two people were speaking about this. First riddle. A hand with treasure, a quest so sweet. Stand where Euros Road and Crooked Street meet. A few steps toward the mask, left at the first stairs and find the courtyard the Wishing Well shares. So let's go there. Euros Road and Crooked Street. So they're not mentioning the region. Unless it's just this region. But no, I don't remember where the statue was. So I think it wasn't the dig site. Somewhere here. Was it? I think it was over here. Let me see if I can find it, and if not, I'll edit all of this out. So you don't. Euros Road. See? Euros Road and Crooked Street. So it's here. Place mark. Let me check it. Yes. Few steps toward the mask, left at the first stairs. Well, let's just first go there, and then we'll see if we see a mask at all. We haven't been in that region at all because I don't have a fast travel point there. And I'm sure there is one. This way? The starting point, and I've been here a bunch of times with this lady's gossiping. So let's just run ahead. Is it this way? Yes. Am I going the right way? Yeah. There's a store here, a bookstore. Let's take a look at this because I haven't been there before.
A fresh newspaper?
Oh, these are just the newspaper stores. Alright, get it.
I wish you pleasant reading.
This is all about my cases. I can read them real quick if you want to. Are they in John's diary? Consequences. I think these are the ones because it's the title. Frosty reception for refugees. See, this is the case with the refugees. The British envoy's sudden decision to grant citizenship to dozens of refugees seems to have received a cold reception from the public. Interviews with multiple civilians saw common motives, a fear of increased crime, dilution of cordona's culture, and a uniform insistence that these concerns have no racial undercurrent. The recent discovery of a dead man inside the refugee camp has heightened tensions, though police have been slow to investigate. A spokesman for the department suggested there may have been a quarrel between the victim and members of the camp, but officers have not yet identified a suspect. But I know who did it, right? Wasn't that the guy who died? Cordona's newest citizens may find themselves with few allies as they join the city. As one councillor who declined to be named put it, if those people wish to be welcomed with open arms, they should not have jumped the queue. That's kind of rude. Headless eels floundering. Smugglers operating under the name of Cordona Fish Company have lost their leader. Friedrich Penzer, the head of the Eels gang, was arrested overnight in one of his warehouses, caught red-handed alongside the gold that was to be smuggled in the fish. Were it not for the swift and precise police operation, the stolen jewelry would have left Cordona, never to be seen again. I think this is the Mycroft quest. Instead, the priceless property will be returned to its owners. Where you had to... Oh, I had to. Investigate those areas and enter the right one or he would escape. I think that's this one. Robins finally put in cage. In one fell swoop, the entirety of the Robins gang were today arrested, including infamous leader Lucky Joe. Well, not so lucky. The hoodlums have been charged with multiple cases of blackmail, robbery, illegal bookmaking, and murder. The police raid revealed a vast collection of incriminating materials that the gang used to extort the rich and powerful. Due to the sensitivity of these documents, the defendants will face trial in a closed court, with the blackmail material subsequently destroyed. Well, but he didn't have it anymore, did he not? He said he lost it. So did he lie, or are they lying? Anyway, let's continue with what we were doing. Now that we've read up on the things we did in the past, which we kind of already know, but in case you want to see that, I don't want to take that away from you. I think it's this way. Could go both ways. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. To the... Oh, I can also... Wait. I haven't discovered this yet, this area. What is this? Or is it nothing? Do I need to unlock this? See, it's all grayed out. Maybe I do. So I can't go this way. Is that where I need to be? No. Why is there a cop here? Can I do something over here? There are two. Cool. Well, I have to go this way anyway, so... I'm just curious. So let's see if we can find a mask, because that's where we need to go to. Is that a mask? It looks like it. Doesn't it? Wait, what did it say? Few steps toward the mask left at the first stairs. What stairs? This? And then what? What about over here? Because I need to find a fountain, do I not? This is a fountain. Yes. Stash. Wait, I need to pin something, but what? I don't know. Oh, alright. Is that it? Second riddle. You're almost there, let's not postpone. You're seeking an ark that's made of stone. Head east from the old ruins, my friend. It guards the ancients until the end.
So the treasure is real, but tell me, John, how did you even guess there would be something on top of the monument?
Didn't I ever tell you about my psychic abilities? I should have. I even know where we ought to go next.
So tell me, so I don't have to do it. So, what did they say from the old ruins, but they're gone? I think it's this. Let me see. Wait, I can unpin this? Or not, I don't know, maybe I can't. No. Oh, this is new. You're seeking an ark that's made of stone. Head east from the old ruins. So I think these are the old ruins. Yeah, but I don't know. Am I going the right way? No. So let's go to the old ruins first, which I kind of know the way to them because I've been there a bunch of times. Passing this restaurant. And I believe it's this way. Isn't it? So maybe I should have done that before completing the quest, because then I would have still seen what old ruins are. But this is the door to the old ruins, I know that for sure. Head east. So my compass says this is east, but I don't see anything. I can't really go east though. Whoops, wrong one. Head east from the old ruins, my friend. It guards the ancients until the end. So I guess it's just this way? I'm not sure. Does this count? Bandit lair. So I do need to find those. Wait, where is it? Oh, funny. Didn't even mean to find that. It just happened. I'm looking for an ark, but I don't see one. Am I in the wrong place? These ancient cows. This is the bandit lair. That's funny, so I can go here. So that is this symbol. Means it's the bandit lair. Apparently. There are only arcs made of stone. I don't see anything else. Come on. That's not a clue at all. Oh, this one maybe. I think so, it might. Isn't this it? But what are the ancients? My game is saving. Is that a good sign? I don't know. I don't see anything. This is also an ark made of stone. Fortress of the Holy Spirit ruins.
Salty breeze, old ruins, dusty roads. Do you recall clambering over these walls as a child?
Perhaps. Did we find something at the top?
A new case. Money, but not what I need. A mad rogue. I thought this was it. Guards the ancients until the end. So I need to go on top of it for a different case. I think I've gone way too far also. Because this is way out of, how do you call it, range. Let's get rid of this, by the way. So I don't know. But these are the old ruins. And they say go east. This is east, is it not? Northwest. Oh no, this is east. I'm going the wrong way. Let's try that again. That explains it though. So basically, I would have passed it then. Oops, sorry. Keep running over these children. Don't mean to. It just happens. But why is my compass this way off? See, it says east is over there. But when I look at the map, it should be this way. I don't know. Maybe I need to look it up.
Selam.
This is where the monument is. See the hand monument.
Is this familiar to you?
Sorry, but I never heard of this.
No, I don't think anyone has, because it makes no sense. They can't help me. What is this though? This looks like a location. Guess it's not. What are you doing, by the way? Is that yours? Yep, I know what I did wrong. These aren't the old ruins at all. They're over here. Oh my god. Oh, well, let's start again, why don't we? I guess I'll have to edit that out, unless it's maybe funny to watch me struggle, which it might be. So, let me see. So it's old ruins, head east from old ruins. But I can't fast travel there, that's kind of known, so I have to walk all this way, and I believe it's like a really small path. Is it this way or the other way? I can't really see. This way. So maybe I should have looked at my map a little bit better. This is a fancy home. People here are very rich, aren't they? With all these big homes. I think it's this path. I remember this. And isn't there also a quest at the old ruins, which I don't really want to start? Because I want to finish this. What are you doing? So this also explains why all those people I asked for advice, they didn't know anything, because I was in the totally wrong region. So head east from old ruins, but is it from over here? From over here, I don't know. Let's go there first and see. Silver hand riddles, wait. Oh, so it's somewhere here.
Far over the misty water cold.
What does it say? It guards the ancients until the end. What is an ancient? Oh, this is the ark made of stone. Right. And the boat. People chilling here. Romantic. What ancients? What do they mean? Oh, I have to look at this. Movable. Let's move it. Last riddle. With old ruins beneath its feet, find a tree that treasures keep. You may find only one small detail, but that doesn't mean that you have failed.
I always admire the way you notice such details.
In such moments, I often recall Mother's voice teaching us of the importance of the smaller details. The world hangs on small hinges, John.
Even the most chaotic miracle becomes sequential when you take a closer look. I remember.
So the old ruins beneath your feet. Beneath its feet, find a tree that treasures keep. So a tree that's on top of the old ruins. So I have to, I don't know, go this way or this way? Well, I've been there. Did I see a tree? I don't think I did. So let's go this way. See if we can find it. Isn't there a tree up there? If you like treasure hunts, then this quest is definitely for you. Because you have to figure out a bunch of stuff. Is this the tree? Oh, fast travel. Well, I did get something. Wait, where's John? He always helps me. Oh, this is the tree. That makes more sense. The other one was a little bit ugly. Stash. Honestly, why do you have to look at it that way? You could just move to some side. Is that just me? Is this the treasure?
Wait, what? Is this Mother's magnifying glass? How did it end up here? What happened?
Sherry, you really need to learn to let miracles happen. The whole world is one big, unresolved, chaotic miracle.
But they will become sequential if you take a closer look. I do remember what Mother told us, but that explains nothing.
Just let things happen, all right? Besides, this little miracle will look perfect in our manner, don't you think?
Cool. Violet Holmes' magnifying glass. Complete. I honestly thought I would find gold or something. But this is fine too. So is this another souvenir? Wait, where did I find that? Statistics? Souvenirs. Did I have 3? I think I did. So this is a souvenir, which means it looks very cool. Drawn like this, by the way. So I have something I can put in my home. Let me down. Oh, he writes about it. Instead of the silver hand treasure, we found something of greater value. My mother's magnifying glass. So does that mean that Sherlock hid this for himself? Makes me think of something that she once taught me about how the world consists of little things to be examined and how the most chaotic miracle becomes sequential when you take a closer look. But who hid this glass? Could it have been us and we simply forgot about it? Or could it be somebody's idea of a joke? Well, John says that I need to allow miracles to happen, so perhaps this particular one should stay unresolved. Anyway, it's a beautiful gift from fate that will find its perfect place back at the manor. So we did that. That wasn't that complicated. Wait, was it a case or a story? I don't remember. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cases and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories. Because we've got a new one, because it never ends, apparently. Wait, what does John say? In total, there were 3 riddles. We cracked them one by one, and each led us to another stash around the island. To our bewilderment in the end, instead of treasure, we found a magnifying glass that once belonged to Sherry's mother. Neither he nor I can recall how it got here, which in a way makes it more special. But when Sherry looked at me through that glass, I was suddenly struck by terror. For a brief moment, it felt as if I weren't there at all, his gaze passing through me and over the horizon. Well, yeah, you're not. Alright, so what now? I have to choose again, which I'm not very good at. Because this is all fun. I've already looked at this. Right, this is about the stolen violin, which is also a cool case. I remember this. And you get a violin, if I remember correctly. Whoops, I almost ruined the end. So why not do this one? In central Scaladio around St. Clement's Cathedral. So Scaladio, do we have the cathedral? Is it this? No. I don't think we have it. What's this? The market? No, this is something else. Church of St. Augustine. Saint. Wait, what else do we know? Central Scaladio. Well, that's not narrowing it down. Not really. Can we go to the market? We cannot. So we haven't found that yet. So let's just go. What's central? What do I think? Somewhere over here. And why is my music completely gone, by the way? It just appears sometime, disappears sometime. Whoops, keep pressing that button when I don't mean to. Now it's back. To the left. I'm just gonna wander around a bit until I find something. I mean, was it a church? A cathedral. So we should keep an eye out for that. Pharmacy, not important apparently. Is that a cathedral? Could be. Should we go there? Legacy Theater, which is new. Funny. But I can't really do anything here, can I? So I guess with this game, new fast travel, yes. You just need to walk around until you find stuff. Which honestly I don't have the patience for it, but it's very beautifully designed.
That was the third.
Wait, who can I eavesdrop? Wait.
That was the
them.
third in a row, and all are in grand array. Of course, the police are still struggling to explain them. There's a wizard involved.
Let's eavesdrop over here. I do hope this is not one of the DLCs, because I believe that one of the DLC cases starts also with an eavesdrop. But if it is, and I stop playing that one, I'll explain that at the time.
Nice to see you. يا له من طقس جميل.
I missed one. Let's do that again. So, which one was right? Witchcraft and burglary, I think. What do the incidents in Grand Surrey have in common? This is it. 3 houses were robbed in Grand Surrey during magic shows. The police are looking into it, but apparently without any progress. Well, when do they ever make progress? Beyond a joke. I think this is a DLC thing, Beyond a Joke. It seems familiar to me. It really does. This is a nice home. I think this is for my last case. Do we not need to go here? With the costumes and stuff. That's also cool. I'm ruining everything, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. What was I? I was looking for a cathedral. Am I even in Central? Not really. So I should go back. Abbey? Which is also isn't it? But what if this thing... Oh, I'm not even there anymore. Whoops. What if this is it though? But this is not Central. I'm confused. Let's go here. So I'm getting all these things that are not important right now.
Treasure maps from the governor.
Or not even in the region I need to be in. Cathedral. Where would that be? Do I need to look that up as well? What's going on here? Central Scaladio. I'm just gonna walk towards the marker because that's central to me. And I'll just see if I get something. If I can see where I'm going. A lot of food stores, bakeries and stuff over here. It does really remind me of Italy. Is it supposed to be in Italy because it's not a real place? I think it might. Is that a cathedral? That's what I saw the first time. Could be. Is this the market? Yeah, it is. Sorry. Yes, found it. So I just needed to go over here. Posters. appealing for information. So I need to find a poster. Oh, it's here. Stolen. My old violin has been taken. If you have any information that may aid in my instrument's return, please visit me on Professor's Road, north of Atlas Street in Scaladio. Anthony Jones. Professor's Road. So that's really close by. Wait, can I get rid of that? Delete. Oops. Keep doing all these things I don't need to. Furniture trader.
Exquisite furniture for your home.
Here's another poster. Is this Professor's Road? It is. So he's somewhere here. But where? This isn't it? Posters are everywhere. So funny, how did I miss them? There are a lot. I think my game would tell me if I were there. You look like a music teacher. I remember it being this door that you had to enter, which wasn't all that visible. Oh, north of Atlas Street, so I need to go this way because this is also still the same road. Alright. My mistake. Yes.
I'm having deja vu. This house seems so familiar.
Where are you? So it's this one. See, the game is telling me. Are you our man? Looks like it.
Greetings. Would you be here about my violin by any chance?
I am.
I am. I saw from your posters that it was stolen. The name is Sherlock Holmes.
Very pleased to meet you, Mr. Holmes. I'm Anthony Jones. But by the sounds of it, you haven't seen my instrument, alas. But if there's anything you can do to help locate it, I'd be most glad.
I think I can. What happened?
Just tell me exactly what happened. How was your violin stolen?
Some needy soul broke into my home while I was out. The only thing of value they took was the instrument.
Did you report the theft to the police?
I did, but they dismissed it as petty theft. Don't get me wrong, I don't blame them. They certainly have more important matters to deal with.
I want to help. I can also leave, but I'm gonna help.
It would be another crime if I let some petty thief get away with your beloved violin. Let me help you find it.
Oh, thank you very much. I cannot tell you how grateful I am. Come inside, I'll show you everything.
Helping the musician.
Feel free to look around.
I was going to anyway. It's not really something. Oh, wait. The lock, of course. Is it broken or not? It is.
The door was kicked in.
And just pressing the dot means I'm leaving again, which I do not want to do.
This cover is dusty. It hasn't been taken off for a long time.
Also, should I change my costume for every case? Wouldn't that be cool, maybe? Because I just wore this for the silver hand treasure. Maybe I should now wear something else, like a doctor suit. But this is my original one. But this, I'll be the same as John. But this one is cool. Let's do this. Isn't this the normal one? No, it's not. He's wearing a jacket. No, I think this is the normal one. No jacket. For hot days or cool fights. Right, I'm wasting a lot of time. For this. This is where it was.
The jagged bottle reeks of cheap whiskey. The thief left the bow. I suppose he prefers pizzicato.
Which probably means that he doesn't play the violin, or else he would know he needs that.
The scrap of fabric is covered in white stains.
5.
Clumsy of a thief to cut himself on the glass he just broke.
Maybe he was drunk. Key evidence, but there's one more thing.
An utterly useless theft deterrent for a glass display case. Nothing was taken except for the violin. How odd.
Yes, it's a weird motive.
These are intricate pieces of music. Quite beautiful if my sight reading holds true.
Sight reading.
I see you've received many accolades.
Ah, those are from a long time ago. I used to perform a lot in my youth.
I want to read all those newspapers I find, but I guess I can't. Or maybe if I didn't buy them, would I be able to? Don't know. I need to pin something? But what? And now? What can I do with this? John, do you even know how to play piano? I don't see anything. Oh, maybe I should have just looked at this. So I don't need to pin this. Apparently I need to pin this. And I need to do chemical analysis. So let's do that. I have a feeling these become more and more difficult every time I do them. They definitely are. This was fairly easy. Right, so did test. Fabric bears traces of salt and gunpowder. That's definitely a burglar then. Yeah, vitamin. Alright, do I need to speak to him maybe? Why not?
Anything else you'd like to know?
Apparently, yeah.
You weren't here when the burglary happened, correct?
I was tending to my wife's grave at the cemetery. I was only gone a few hours and locked the door before leaving.
Does anyone else live here?
No. My dear Emily died long ago, and God never blessed us with children. I used to give music lessons, but nobody visits me anymore.
Alright, so did that. Oops. All evidence, so I just needed to speak to him. Now I need to do this. And remember this, I think I have to go outside, because this is also blood, see? But he won't do anything with it. See, it's blood. So I think I need to go outside and follow that trail. I remember doing that. Let's look at this. Oh, alright. So which way did he go? Oh, this way apparently. So I have to have a lot of patience for doing this because I can't run. It's only when I end this view. Otherwise it won't work. To the right. Which is also kind of relaxing. It's not a bad thing to take your time to do something, I guess. What happened here?
Fresh fruit. Freshy, fleshy, fresh.
So wait, he ran into something? Someone? I made this mess.
The trail stops here among the waste.
Now what? Buy fruit merchant's cards.
Excuse me, just one question.
There is no amount of money that would make me talk.
Why am I wearing the wrong clothes?
Could you help me?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
What about him?
Excuse me, just one question.
I don't think I'm rich enough to talk to you, sir.
So I do need to wear different clothes. Wait. Merchants? Where's my merchant outfit? Do I not have one? I thought I did. What about this? Will you speak to me now?
May I ask for your assistance?
No, it's the first time I've heard it.
Alright, so you speak to me but you don't know. What about you?
Is this familiar to you?
Interesting. But I've never heard of it.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Hello, sir. Would you like some fruit? Fresh from the orchard?
I'm not hungry, but I'm looking for a violin that was stolen. Any chance you saw someone with one?
Oh yes, I did. It was sailors, sir. And they were very good customers. They ate lots of fruit, and said that my donkey looks like their friend. A left and left. Lieutenant Sean.
Lieutenant.
A lieutenant. Did you see where they went?
No, sorry, sir. I was helping other buyers. Oh, and sir, the sailors also took my donkey. So I guess they weren't very good customers. They promised to return him, but they didn't come back. My father will kill me if he finds out. So I'm still waiting here for them.
Do you know Anthony Jones, the musician? He lives nearby.
Of course. Mr. Jones is very kind. He never barters. Funny you ask.
I'm yet to crack a smile, so pray tell.
Well, the first time they came by, the sailors mentioned something about music, so I told them Mr. Jones can teach them how to play. Wait, so what is his violin? Oh.
You set him up. No, I'm gonna say it's not your fault. I feel bad for the kid.
You couldn't have known they would steal from the old man. Fortunately, you made up for it with your testimony. I'll find them and your donkey soon enough. Stay put.
You don't know that. Also, why I didn't speak to the kid, because I clicked on him first time and he just said something, so I thought that he wasn't the person I needed to speak to, but I did. Hoofprints.
Someone must have seen where they took it. It's a donkey, for heaven's sake.
So do I now need to speak with these people?
Help me, please.
Interesting. But I've never heard of it.
I don't understand this. Oh, I need to pin this. Still a donkey.
Is
Again.
this familiar to you?
Oh, every story has a price. You're lucky I'm telling you this for free.
One of the traders remembers the sailors pushing a donkey near a drinking fountain by the archway with a column. So would that be over here? There is a column. Oh, yes. Wait. Hoof tracks.
The donkey was being stubborn, but so were they.
There we are. The first lead in our asinine chase.
Oh, be nice to the donkey. There it goes. Ahead. Trampled upon.
One of them lost his cap.
Bananas.
They certainly bought a lot of fruit from the boy. Fear of scurvy, perhaps?
This way.
A pile of dung. An act of defiance. I hope it got on their shoe.
Me too. What is this new location? Yeah, but I don't need to go there right now. There's the donkey, by the way.
Another bottle of whiskey.
It's just
This must be
chilling.
Lieutenant Sean. The sailors couldn't get him inside the tavern.
Don't forget to point the boy to his donkey on our way back.
Oh, that's probably a challenge or a bet. Why is he wearing a hat? So funny.
Reef, those drunks are wreaking havoc in there.
Let's eavesdrop. Find out who's causing a ruckus in the tavern. Bunch of sailors. Nope. Again. I'm not very good at this. I just feel like every information is important, but it's not.
Reef, those drunks are...
It's causing a ruckus in the tavern. That's not it. This is it. A group of rowdy sailors are wreaking havoc in the Wet Whiskers Tavern. They are raving mad and dangerous. No wonder the patrons are afraid to stand up to them. Am I not afraid? Oh, it's combat. I'm gonna skip it. I'm sorry.
Well, they left me no choice. I think I might be nearing intoxication myself just from the smell of them.
Yeah, that could be how it works. I can go there again, but... Is this a bandit lair? No, it's not. There's still some evidence inside, apparently. Oh no, I'm just here again. Alright. Oh, that was leaving. So what happened? The sailors must be inside. Point to fruit cellar. Now the troublemakers have been brought to heel. I can look for the violin. It should be somewhere inside the tavern. Oh, right. But I left it, did I not? I think I did. So this is inside. Where did you leave it? I don't see it. Oh, it's right here.
The maker's stamp suggests it was made by a student of Pressender. Quite a lovely instrument.
And somehow, after all the mayhem, it's still in one piece.
Why does a tavern look like this, by the way? I mean, I understand that it's a fighting area for the game, but wouldn't a tavern look different? So we found the violin, take it back to Mr. Jones, and also need to talk to the kid. But how do I get there again? I think it was this way. I was gonna do that anyway, by the way, even if it wasn't a challenge, because I feel bad for him. I think he's here. Yes.
I found your donkey. It's not far from here, outside the Wet Whiskers Tavern. You'd better go after it before someone decides to borrow it again.
Borrow?
Thank you, sir. I'll be quick as a flash. Hey, Yusuf, please look after my cart, okay? And don't eat anything. Well, you can have a couple of grapes, but only the small ones.
Well done. I look forward to the beautiful reunion.
I'm saving Sean. It's a beautiful reunion between the boy and his donkey. So let's go back to our violin man. We also find your violin, because apparently we're finding stuff about everyone. That's just what we do, I guess.
Here's your violin, Mr. Jones. It might have gained a few nicks and scratches, but considering what it's been through, it's a miracle that it's still in one piece.
God bless you. I am deeply in your debt, Mr. Holmes. The scratches don't matter. They are like scars, each telling a story. It is the sound that matters. Oh, you should hear her sing.
It would be my pleasure.
This melody, Sherlock. Don't you recognize it?
Oh, it's not over. So what do I need to do? Let me see. Brought back distant memories. Is that this? It is.
Look up, Sherry. There used to be an attic up there. We used to sneak in from the roof and listen to Mr. Jones play when we were children. You should tell the old man the truth. I think it will mean a lot to him.
Funny.
Bravo. I'd forgotten how beautiful a violin sounds in the skilled hands of a virtuoso. That melody, it brought back some memories. I have a confession to make, Mr. Jones. As a child, I used to sneak into the attic above this very room and listen to you play. Spellbound by the music.
Oh, so that was you. After my wife's death, it was difficult to pick up the violin again. But knowing someone was listening helped me persevere. In fact, a young man like yourself could breathe a second life into this instrument. It's a remarkable outlet for one's emotion. You should have it.
I can't accept that. And, well, I don't play.
You do later.
It's never too late to learn, Mr. Holmes. The way I see it, the violin chose you. Take good care of her.
That's very kind.
Sherry, I'm really glad we helped him.
And he gives us money. Case complete. But Sherlock does play the violin when he's older. If you remember from the other games or movies or whatever, he does play violin. So now it's completed. String theory. Anthony Jones gave me his violin. I cannot imagine a more moving reward. Yeah, but you also took his money. I feel indebted to learn how to play it, even if it were a trial upon John's patience. Right. So now we have a lot of completed cases. Did I get another case? 3, 4, 5. Yes, I did. I got beyond the joke. So it never ends. Because I still have 5 in both. Even though I completed 2. Keep getting new ones. Well, I guess that's just the game. I don't know how long I've been playing for, but I'm gonna take a little break and I'll see if well, how long I've recorded, and if I want to do more, I might. So bye bye for now. Thank you for watching. Curious what happens next? Subscribe to my page so you don't miss anything.